Welcome to the Sun Parlour Coffee House Sessions. I'm Jan Hall from Folk Roots Radio. Canada's own queen of Americana, Lynne Hanson, is known for a hard-living style of music, mixing gritty ballads with driving roots-tinged guitar, and drawing comparison to Lucinda Williams and Mary Gauthier, with a touch of Gillian Welch thrown into the mix. Touring the US, mainland Europe, and the UK, Lynne Hanson has also showcased in Austin, Texas, and Memphis, Tennessee. Her latest album is the Scott Nolan produced Uneven Ground. She's a special guest in the studio today. She's coming up right now. Enjoy.
So this song is called Cecil Hotel, and there used to be a Cecil Hotel in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. In the last year of its operation, there were 1,700 phone calls to police. So it's not the kind of hotel you necessarily want to spend any time in. I was in the process of writing for my murder ballad record called Seven Deadly Spins, and I needed one more song, and I was sitting on my deck on a Saturday afternoon, going into the studio on Monday, and I swear this fella just walked across my deck, and he introduced himself, and he said, "You know what? I used to live at the Cecil Hotel. I'm going to tell you my story." And so this is his story. I worked in months, ain't been home in 12. Got myself a room down at the Cecil Hotel. Junkies, whores, and vagabonds, infamous clientele. If walls could scream, they would. The stories they tell. Before I go to sleep at night, pray the devil don't find me dead. St. Christopher around my neck, got a Bible near my bed. I get down on my knees, pray the devil don't find me dead. Well, I sleep with one eye open and a shotgun by my head. I sleep with one eye open and a shotgun by my head. Headland, wife and kids, dry buried us in red. Every Sunday pray for rain, got clouds of dust instead. Banker tried to take my farm in a rage, I shot him dead. I'm gonna burn for what I done, kiss my family and I fled. Before I go to sleep at night, pray the devil don't find me dead. St. Christopher around my neck, got a Bible near my bed. I get down on my knees, pray the devil don't find me dead. Well, I sleep with one eye open and a shotgun by my head. I sleep with one eye open and a shotgun by my head. Each morning I make my way down to the Sally Ann. I join the food line, try to find some kind of work if I can. I live among the shadows, no beauty for the damned. I spend my days alone, life of a wanted man. Before I go to sleep at night, pray the devil don't find me dead. St. Christopher around my neck, got a Bible near my bed. I get down on my knees, pray the devil don't find me dead. Well, I sleep with one eye open and a shotgun by my head. Yeah, I sleep with one eye open and a shotgun by my head. I sleep with one eye open. So I love to binge view television shows, and I spent 5 days watching 5 seasons of Sons of Anarchy. And every time I went to stop, I just thought, "Hey, honey, should we just watch one more?" And the cat would blink twice for yes. So I just kept watching. And after the end of 60 episodes of Sons of Anarchy in 5 days, I wrote this song. It's called River of Sand. In the night sky, the moon is high. I hear that whippoorwill sing. How lonesome cries when I close my eyes. If only I hid her wings. $5 bill on my windowsill, a bootlegger in my glass. I sit here down till the whiskey's gone. The neighbors, they don't ask. I see my life passing through my hands, flecks of gold in a river of sand. See my life passing through my hands, flecks of gold in a river of sand. Well, that old Cadillac used to be black, just sits there in my yard. An inch of dust on top of the rust, never did get that far. Sometimes I'll down to the shanty town and I dance till dawn. I feel the heat of that canopy, but it don't last very long. See my life passing through my hands, flecks of gold in a river of sand. See my life passing through my hands, flecks of gold in a river of. My loneliness is a nicer kiss and it burns the back of my tongue. It's that crescent colors everything. Hope is for the young. When it's my time to cross that line, I'll embrace eternity. Just carry my bones beneath the stones, pray the angels set me free. I see my life passing through my hands, flecks of gold in a river of sand. See my life passing through my hands, flecks of gold in a river of sand. See my life passing through my hands, flecks of gold in a river of sand. See my life passing through my hands, flecks of gold in a river of. Well, I've been known to write a dark song or two, and this is definitely a Monday song. And if you ever feel like you're being buried one grain at a time, this one's for you. It's 4:45, and I ain't slept in days. I got blood in my eyes, both fists raised. I'm soaked in lonely. I reach for your hand, cold sheets in the darkness, grab nothing but sand. I hear that train calling, creep along some wind, rising around me, bury me one grain at a time. The rain won't stop falling, sound drive me insane. I play like a rag doll, you're trapped in your hurricane. You shakes my foundation, split my whole tree in two. There's no rhyme, there's no reason, I still want you. I hear that train calling, creep along some wind, took a Hennessy Fifth to last the Mustang. I dove to the bottom, I don't feel a thing. 1 foot on the grass, 1 foot on the track. I've been waiting all night for the day to come back. I hear that train calling, yeah, creep along summer wine. The rising around me, bury me 1 grain at a time. I hear that train calling, yeah, creep along summer wine. The rising around me, bury me 1 grain at a time. 1 grain at a time. 1 grain at a time. So a lot of people complained about 2016 not being a good year. It was not a good year for me personally. I lost a very good friend of mine, a very close friend of mine, and I lost him to cancer. And then 3 months later, I lost my father. Now, I had never experienced personal loss in my life before that time. And so I really didn't know how to process the emotions. But as a songwriter, I'm lucky because I have a place that I can put these emotions. So I wrote this song. I wrote it for Fraser Holmes, and I wrote it for my dad. And it's called Just For Now. I'm gonna lie here on the floor for just a minute more as I try to catch my breath. I know I can't stay here, it's been that kind of year. I'm too tired to clean this mess. I don't hear the rain, sun or clouds all the same. Toss the day in with all the rest. Just for now, I'll be quiet, I'll be still just for now. Won't try to climb that hill just for now. I'll let sorrow won't beg, steal or borrow to get to tomorrow. It's not forever, it's just for now. If I could wear someone else's shoes, pay someone else's dues, I'll be on that train tonight. Wouldn't matter where, just not here's all I care. It's so hard to do what's right, so I'll hold the line this moment, this time. If I can make it through this night, just for now, I'll be quiet, I'll be still just for now. Won't try to climb that hill just for now. I'll wear sorrow, won't pay, steal or borrow to get to tomorrow. It's not forever, it's just for now. Stay here on the floor till I don't need to anymore, and I'm steady on my feet, 'cause I'm paper to the wind. The waves keep crashing in my tiny boat in this great big sea. It's a different now, riding this carousel, spinning endlessly. Just for now, I'll be quiet, I'll be be still just for now. Won't try to climb that hill just for now. I'll let the sorrow, won't beg, steal or borrow to get to tomorrow. It's not forever, it's just for now. It's not forever, it's just for now. It's not forever, it's just for now.
That's Lynne Hanson live in the Quantum Sound Productions studio in Kingsville. We're here for the Sun Parlour Coffee House sessions. Great to have you join us today.
It's absolutely my pleasure to be here.
We've had some wonderful songs. I have to say I'm a big fan of your music. Now, you released a new album this year. It's Uneven Ground, which I think is number 6, is that right?
Yes, number 6. So I have 5 full-length records now, and I have an EP as well of murder ballads.
That's great. Now, this one was recorded in Winnipeg with Scott Nolan, which I think is a little different from what you've done before, because you've normally been close to home in Ottawa. So tell us a little bit about the recording of this album.
Yeah, well, I've recorded in Toronto, but all my other albums have been recorded in Ottawa. And for this record, I really wanted to get out of my comfort zone. I wanted to go somewhere different and work with different people, just to try something different, because I think that's, it's part of being an artist is you kind of, you get used to working with the people that you're working with, and they're great. But, the songs were a little bit different. They were a little bit tougher in some sense. So I loved Scott's songwriting. He's a great songwriter. And I thought, anybody who's going to get these songs, it's going to be Scott. And so I sought him out, and I said, I'd love to come to Winnipeg and record this record with you. And, we had only really met one time before that, and then I just kind of landed, and we started working together, and it was just a great experience.
It's interesting you should say that, because he has a reputation of being a fairly edgy songwriter, certainly worth checking out if you haven't had a chance to do that. But that's kind of you as well. I mean, you like to write these gritty songs of lived and experience. I think that's one of the things I love about your music is you really connect, with the audience through the song. And we were talking in the run-up to this interview about, just as we're coming over today, about how when you write a song, you really like to get into the characters and bring the characters to life. That's really an important thing for you, isn't it?
Yeah, it's almost like watching a movie for me. When I'm going to write a song, it's like I can see the people in the story, and I know what they're wearing. I know how long the pants haven't been washed. That kind of thing. If I were to meet them on the street, I would recognize them. It's really, really vivid for me, and so I sort of can see these frames that kind of put themselves together when I'm writing, and so to me it's something that I know this song when I'm writing it. And I think that's probably part of the reason I wanted to work with Scott, is that he's a great storyteller. And so even when we'd be walking around in the control room getting recording this record and walking around, and Scott always had the lyrics in front of him, and he's walking around and he's kind of singing along and he's getting into the words. And I think some of the greatest session players, this is what they do as well, is they don't react to the changes, the chord progressions, like the notes you're supposed to play necessarily, but they're reacting to those lyrics. They're reacting to what emotion it is that you're trying to communicate and share. And I think, that's what I'm always going for.
And it's interesting you say that, because I think that's one of the things I love about your music is the fact that there is a connection, and there's only a small group of people in the studio with us tonight, but I think everybody in this room connects with you almost immediately you start to sing, because I find like I got to listen to all the words. I got to listen to everything that you talk about. The first song we heard, Cecil Hotel.
Yes.
A classic song that is from the 7 Deadly Spins album, which is a bit of a Halloween record. That was the one that came out before Uneven Ground. Yeah. But that has a wonderful story to it, and I love the way when you introduce a song, how you really let the story come through. It really makes you lean in. It's like, wow, I want to hear what you're singing. as well as your solo work, and obviously you work with the Good Intentions, and I know you tour extensively, you also have a new project, which I'm excited to learn more about, because you're playing as a duo with another great singer-songwriter, Lynne Miles, who
Yes.
I know you know very well. I think she's produced a couple of your albums. Fabulous singer-songwriter from Ottawa in her own right. She's also written with you. And now you're writing a whole album, and you have a new name.
Yes, we call ourselves the Lynnes.
Yeah.
Because both of our names are Lynnes, but she spells her name without an E and I have an E. So it's like capital L, capital Y, capital N, capital N, little E, big S. So my new nickname is actually Little E.
So that project is moving forward. Have you been in the studio yet?
Yeah, we literally just finished tracking the record, and we are mixing it as we speak, and it'll be coming out at least in Europe in early 2018, and then we'll be touring the record probably in Canada spring of 2018.
And I think you already have dates set up for Europe. Yeah, you're going to be in the UK, and I think in
UK, Germany, and Holland.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, my stomping ground.
Well, it is great because I know you both very well. I love the way you both perform, and I know, because this is not our first conversation, that you really have great rapport when you're together.
She writes these beautiful, beautiful songs, but then she's so funny. And even when she just performs live, like, she's so funny between songs, and we have this thing, and I don't know what, we seem to bring it out in each other, and we just like. I'm kind of funny too, but then like when we get together, we just do things that is even like goes beyond what we normally would do. So I can't wait to bring this on the road, just because I know it's going to be a great time. Like, it's not just going to be great shows and great songs, but it's going to be this opportunity to perform and have a lot of fun with somebody, and have a lot of fun with somebody that I like. You know what I mean?
Wow.
It's fun.
Well, and it's going to be a great festival act. So certainly check out the Lynnes, hopefully in 2018 across Canada.
Yeah.
People want to learn more about your music. How can they do that?
Best way is to go on the interweb, go on the internet, and track me down on www.lynnehanson.com. It's the easiest way to find me.
It's been absolutely fabulous to talk to you today. Remember, Lynne Hanson's latest album is Uneven Ground. She's our special guest on the Sun Parlour Coffee House Sessions today. We have one final song, and it's coming up right now.
So without a little bit of rain, you can't get flowers. And basically, in your life, it's those really difficult times in your life, I think, that make you appreciate all the really great times in your life. This song is about celebrating a little bit of that. It's called Gotta Have Rain. Moon gets so lonely when there ain't no stars. My body ain't live if it don't hear scars. When I'm lying in darkness, I hold the night like no lover to the morning light. You can't have love only shiny and new, or a summer sky all bright and blue. You get some joy, you get some pain. You wanna have flowers, you gotta have rain. You wanna have flowers, you gotta have rain. Can't get a diamond without some coal. You gotta dig deep when you're digging for a soul. Always a thorn beside a beautiful rose. It seems like the highest heights bring lowest lows. You can't have love only shiny and new, or a summer sky all bright and blue. You get some joy, you get some pain. You wanna have flowers, you gotta have rain. You wanna have flowers, you gotta have rain. The strongest heart knows what it takes to be brave. Bet you can't have courage without being afraid. Sometimes to stay, first you gotta leave. And in leap of faith, first you gotta believe. You can't have love only shiny and new, or a summer sky all bright and blue. You get some joy, you get some pain. You wanna have flowers, you gotta have rain. You can't have love only shiny and new, or a summer sky all bright and blue. You get some joy, you get some pain.